The question of whether Putin would show up in person created a headache for South Africa. It is a signatory of the International Criminal Court, which issued the arrest warrant for Putin in March for alleged war crimes committed during Russia's invasion of Ukraine. What is Brics and its purpose? The acronym Brics refers to the powerful grouping of the world's leading emerging market economies, which include Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The Brics mechanism was established to promote peace, security, development, and collaboration. While Brics still remains the biggest summit, according to the report, the 5 Brics countries together contribute nearly 31.5% of the global GDP, compared to 30.7% by G7 countries. The development has come at a time when the Western countries are struggling with the clouds of a recession. South Africa faced a dilemma in hosting the summit because, as a member of the International Criminal Court (ICC) that issued the warrant in March, it would be obliged to arrest Putin for alleged war crimes by Russia during its invasion of Ukraine. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov will be at the Johannesburg summit on August 22nd to 24th instead of Putin, alongside the leaders of Brazil, India, China, and South Africa, South Africa's presidency said in a statement. The announcement followed consultations on Tuesday night between South African President Cyril Ramaphosa and leaders of political parties from the Brics group of emerging economies. The Kremlin said Putin would dial into the Brics summit by video call. The ICC's arrest warrant for Putin accuses him of the war crime of illegally deporting children from Ukraine. Moscow has said the warrant is legally void as Russia is not a member of the ICC. It has not concealed a program under which it has brought thousands of Ukrainian children to Russia, but presents it as a humanitarian campaign to protect orphans and children abandoned in the war zone. A court filing made public on Tuesday showed Ramaphosa had asked permission from the ICC not to arrest Putin because doing so would amount to a declaration of war and potentially scupper African efforts to end the war in Ukraine. South Africa says it is neutral in the Ukraine conflict, but it has been criticized by Western powers for being friendly to Russia, a strong ally of the governing African National Congress under apartheid. Andre Thomasshausen, emeritus professor of international law at the University of South Africa, said Putin's no-show might mean the Brics summit would not be as groundbreaking as some had expected. Some Brics countries considered the summit an opportunity to find a currency that could rival the US dollar, but Thomasshausen said this was now unlikely to happen. Reaction to Putin staying away drew mixed reactions in South Africa. Johannesburg resident Lunga Chabalala said it was an upside for a whole lot of people that don't feel like we need the alliance with Russia. Others, like Malat Makoba, disapproved, saying strong relations with Russia could help South Africa economically.
Attention! You didn't subscribe for Discovery Daily. Please click now the button.